So, Your Honor, I filed a motion to dismiss. I'm not sure if that came into your chambers yet.
What's the basis of your motion to dismiss?
The fact that the water bill is what I'm being charged for as non-payment of rent. The water bill is high due to a broken wax ring in the toilet. As per a contractor that Ms. Jelani hired, who stated that this is the cause of the entire problem, and that's never been fixed. That was the first time when the ceiling collapsed, they figured this would happen. So a year later, this was not professionally done. She dismissed this contractor because she didn't want to get it done right. She hired a family friend who did not fix it right. She did not replace the tub or the toilet or fix the wax ring. So because of that, as per his expertise, he stated that
how much is owing?
I'm sorry?
Your Honor, if I may, these two cases were consolidated. There was originally a non-payment case, and then there is a termination of tenancy case as well. Quite frankly, we're just looking for possession back, and if we're more than happy to dismiss the non-payment of rent.
There's no lease.
The lease expired in May.
So there's no lease.
We're at a month to month, and I want to leave. I can't leave because work is being done.
Because what?
The work is being done in the home, and there's mold in the home. I put that all in the case that
I understand that, ma'am, but what they want is for you to vacate the premises. And so you're telling me you can't leave because why?
Because there's mold in the home and it's not safe to go in. There's no movers who will go in there. I don't want to stay there, but I can't get my stuff out because when we left, everything was just as it was. And it's been that way since August. Till today. So till today, work is not being done. If you go in there, from what a mover I did send over there saw, it's the floors are missing. They're like, they're not going there. It's not safe.
Your Honor, a little context maybe to help the court. If the court recalls, back in August, there was a loss at the premises. The defendants vacated. The only thing remaining really is their personal possessions. And that's really all we're trying to get is their personal possessions.
And I can definitely do that as long as it's safe to go in for someone. I'm not gonna get sued for.
Well, who said it's unsafe?
A couple of things. There's a sticker on the doors.
What sticker?
There's a sticker.
If I may, Your Honor.
There's a sticker on the door by the fire chief. Do not enter the property unless you're working on it.
Correct.
Right.
Which means that you can enter the premises.
Right. They can enter the premises to do work or to move, but companies are not willing to go in like that. I had one company call before.
This makes no sense to me.
They won't go in.
Disagree, Your Honor. If again, some context, when the loss occurred, they shut off the water because it was a water damage issue. The water and then
I don't even need to know that.
okay.
When are you going to get your stuff out?
As soon as they're done working on the property. Or as
No, it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
You've got to get your property out.
Absolutely, but no one will go in there and take it out because of the status of the home.
Who?
Your Honor, my clients don't even have keys. The only keys
There's
are
a
in
lockbox on the door,
defendant has.
and she has access to the property.
She doesn't. My client doesn't have any access. We're just trying to get the property back.
And I will gladly give it.
Why are you guys talking over each other?
I'm sorry.
I have repeatedly requested just a date or a time frame to get stuff out, and I'm still not done.
When there's floors, then people can go in and take stuff out. There's no floors to walk on. And there's
How much property's in there?
a lot, my whole house, my whole life, Your Honor.
So what would you do if I said they can move it out, put it outside the premises, you got to come get it?
That wouldn't be fair. 'Cause
Pardon? That what?
It wouldn't be fair because
It wouldn't be?
my whole life is in there, Your Honor. I have to pack my stuff, my children's stuff. People just coming in and just taking your stuff out.
But you can't just sit there and not do anything.
I'm not, sir. I'm looking for someone who is willing to go in there and remove my items.
Then what you need to do
Okay.
is I'll pass it, take a break. You need to call. I want to know who you called. Find somebody before you leave here today.
So I have to have my stuff out by today?
What did I just say to you?
He said, find somebody.
You need to call somebody. You can use your phone, look up whoever you gotta look up,
Okay.
call them, find somebody that's gonna move your stuff and when they can do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
And then I'll call the case back up, but don't leave the building until such time as I tell you you can leave, because we're gonna get a date today. And that was fun. Okay. Go ahead.
So I called several companies and they posed a very valid question that I forgot to bring up. Where will you be taking your items to now? I don't have any place to take it because I'm displaced because of the landlord's negligence to fix the housing, the ceiling collapse. So I'm in a hotel with 4 children. I have nowhere to take it. That's one thing. I need time to find a place. I've been looking since May and even more now in August, and nobody wants to rent with me because they're like, you know, you have an eviction. So I did ask though, I said, well, if I had to move the stuff, could you come? There's mold present. 2 men in a truck said, no, they're not doing it. I can call, put Debbie on the speaker. This side up moving said, absolutely not. That's via text because of the mold present. A third party, he says, he has to see how bad it is, but with mold, he can't send his guides in there.
If I may, Your Honor, my client would be happy to give 30 days to get their stuff out, and after that, the writ would issue. There's some other options we can put on the table here to get this over and done with.
I need to be able to find a place to stay. I can try, I don't know.
Okay, so here's the problem. You gotta find a place.
Yeah, I've been trying around.
No, you gotta find a place.
I
Because if you can't find a place, so understand what will happen.
okay.
What will happen is I will set this for trial. If you lose that trial, it's not gonna, all of these questions aren't gonna matter, because what will happen is I'll give them the authority just to put it out on the curb.
Your Honor, I need more time than 30 days to get out of there. It's not like I don't want to be there. I need to find. I don't want to go to trial. I really don't. I want to be done with it, but I need to find a place that rents. If there's something given to me.
Have you asked them how much time they'll get? They are saying 30 days. Have you proposed anything to them about time frame?
Yeah, I've told this to Mr. Evanchik. I've told him that what's going on. I've been in conversation with him. He's just telling me, get out, get out, get out.
Okay, fine.
I-
But if he's saying 30 days, have you given him a time frame that you could do it?
He never said 30 days, but I cannot.
Okay, he just said 30 days. Do you have a time frame that you could do it?
I might need 90 days because there's an eviction. If the eviction can go away and I can get something from the court showing prospective landlords that I'm not on eviction, I'm not being evicted, I was never evicted, they will rent to me. My credit is fine. It's not the issue. It's just this fact. I didn't want to spend Thanksgiving in a hotel with my 4 kids or Christmas or their birthdays.
30 days, conditional order dismissal.
30 days is not enough.
With the reinstatement in the event that the,
Your Honor, excuse me, Your Honor, can I speak, please? If you don't mind?
Sure.
Okay, Miss Janet Garden has been staying with us. The biggest problem out of this whole issue is the kids that are involved. And they came out of that house. My nephew was the ceiling fell, almost killed him. She just lost that. She lost one of her child during COVID. So it's been like an emotional roller coaster, a single mom with 4 kids. She's been paying our rent to this, the landlord. I've been helping out this family. And it's just to see when things happen and there's a crisis. Within those crisis time, everything everyone wants in the society is money, 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 money. Not forgetting the people that has been displaced in this situation.
Ma'am,
They didn't
that's not
really
true
know.
here
Unless
because they
they-
said, ma'am, that's not true here because they said that
The
they
guy's
just
been
want
so
the premises.
aggressive.
Wait, let me talk.
The guy's been
Wait,
very
let-
aggressive.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
I need more time. I will leave the
Then
premise.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you out there, talk to Mr. Evercheck. You guys try to figure out a time.
He's very aggressive,
Your
sir.
Honor,
He's very
Miss,
aggressive.
hold on.
All right, then you're gonna need to talk to me.
Yes,
If
Your
you
Honor.
want the bottom line of aggressiveness, you're gonna have to talk to me.
Yes.
So I'm gonna pass the matter. Have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, folks. So we are not any further along than when I last left you, I presume.
No, Your Honor, I did try to discuss this with, not successful.
And ma'am, what is your, there's no lease.
No.
So I guess the question becomes, why wouldn't I just give them a judgment and give you 10 days to move?
Well, because there was conversation of continuation of a lease prior to this collapse. And if it wasn't for the collapse, I probably would have at this point found a place to stay. And I would not be in a hotel spending thousands of dollars. And we wouldn't be here at all. And there would be no eviction. And I would have been able to get a new place smoothly and have my family safe and happy.
But you understand that I really don't, other than maybe a few equities that fall to your side, have a reason to delay it. I mean, here's the reality of it. The reality is you're going to need to move.
Yes.
All right. So from my standpoint, it's the issue of time. And you're saying you need 90 days.
At least, sir.
Well, that's not going to happen. I mean, I can tell you, I'm not going to issue a judgment for 90 days. Is rent being paid?
No, because the property is not habitable.
Got it.
There is rent in escrow from when this originally started as a non-payment, paid $2,500. So we would ask that be my client.
No. If it wasn't for the landlord's negligence, we wouldn't be here to begin with.
Okay. Well, I can solve the escrow issue right now. I'm not returning it to anybody right at this moment. Okay. Because the issue is a move out.
All right, so how much time can you allot me, Your Honor? Because, I mean, there'll be another case with the situation of the housing and all, but right now they want possession. So what's the max amount of time you can give me, knowing that no one is willing to come and move my property? And also knowing that I cannot find a new place within the state of Michigan with the open eviction under my name?
Well, let me answer it this way. I try to resolve these in a fashion where it is beneficial for both parties. All right. And let me ask you this. Would you be able to get this all arranged in 30 days?
No, sir.
All right.
I can, if you will allow me maybe 60 days, that would be more. If I can also get something from the court or the landlord stating that I'm not evicted. So when I do present my application to new housing, I can present that as well.
And Your Honor, if I may, as we previously indicated, we're happy to do a conditional order dismissal to move this along.
Your Honor, how long does an eviction stay within your court, please? Because they do check that.
What do you mean? How long does it stay?
Like if a prospective landlord's realtor is looking at my name or pulling up records to see.
What if they pull it up and they look at it? And what counsel's indicating is if we do this by way of a conditional order of dismissal, then it will look as though the case is dismissed.
Okay.
And then otherwise, it's going to look like there's a judgment or a pending action.
Right. Okay.
If they come in, I will say this, if they come in and look closely at the file, they may see something different,
Oh,
but it will reflect as a conditional order of dismissal. It'll look as though it's dismissed, if you comply with all of the terms and plaintiff doesn't have to then issue the judgment and have you evicted, it will look as though it is dismissed.
Okay, I don't know how that's gonna help me or hurt me, but what I would like to ask is, did you get a moment to look at my motion to dismiss? Can we just dismiss it all altogether, being that?
Your motion to dismiss is denied. There isn't a basis for me to dismiss the case. In
Okay,
particular, not the termination action.
I'm sorry?
In particular, not the termination action.
Okay, so the eviction is based on $200 that I did not pay for her to fix the plumbing because the plumbing was never fixed. Until the time that
Ma'am, if you want to litigate this case, then you can litigate it. And you're gonna be right at that 10-day period. But if you want to go ahead, you can go ahead.
Well, no, I don't want to be at a 10-day period. I would like to have time to get a company who's willing to move my stuff out with the mold situation.
All right, here's what I would suggest to the parties.
Okay.
That there be a conditional order of dismissal with that the defendant would vacate the premises by January 31st of 2025.
I apologize, Your Honor, I'm not doing the math, but is that more than 56 days?
It is not.
Okay, so we're under 56.
Yes,
I think that works out to pretty close to 45 days.
correct. It's about,
My client's fine with that.
what about you?
Okay, T-shirt. Can I get something next one? I'm sorry, Your Honor, you said.
The January 31st date. Okay. Now, I think in the conditional order dismissal would have to acknowledge that you're not residing in the premises, but that there and won't reside in the premises.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
That the conditional order dismissal would have to indicate that you're not residing in the premises, will not reside in the premises, but that you have personal property in the or on the property,
Okay,
and that the personal property would have to be removed by defendant prior to that date.
okay,
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 just so that we make that clear. All right. Also, in the conditional order dismissal, the amount held in escrow, that the court will rule on that issue after the defendant has vacated the premises,
okay.
as to where that property would go or where that money would go. And I can give a court date for you guys to come back. I need a court date in February. And that there's a hearing set on the escrow for February 4th, 2025 at 9 a.m.
Do we have to be here in person, Your Honor?
You'd have to submit a form to appear in Zoom.
I'm sorry, sir.
You'd have to submit a form if you're going to appear by Zoom. I'm not guaranteeing that I would say that you can.
Okay,
If you have if everything is out of the property, I'm going to be much more inclined to let that happen.
sounds good to me.
Thank you.
One more thing. In regards to the mold and everybody denying me to come in because of the mold, is it possible for you to put into the conditional that they can at least show something that the mold has been taken care of? So, because people are gonna have to come in and pack my stuff, so they're comfortable doing.
Well, I'm not going to get into that. I will just say this,
Okay,
that mold can appear there's mold everywhere. The question is whether or not the mold is of a type and nature that exposure to that would jeopardize some impairment of human health.
it is.
I don't know that, ma'am.
No, I sent you the mold report.
I understand that, but there are differences there are still differences in that. So, I am not going to, I am not here to make a ruling and will not make a ruling as it regards the mold and the like.
If the folks that move in go in to move your property, have to mask up or do whatever it needs to protect themselves, and they certainly can do that.
Okay.
Because if you don't move the property, the reality is that's precisely what plaintiff is going to have to do in regard to getting the property out of the premises. So, all right. Anything else?
No, if I could just read back through this really quick, Your Honor.
Yes.
And I'm going to be preparing this.
Yes.
So, defendant to vacate on or before January 31st, 2025, removing personal property possession. Defendants have already vacated the premises. That the court will consider on 4th, 2025 at 9 o'clock in regards to $2,500 that escrow. I assume that if we are able to reach resolution ahead of that, then we don't need to come back.
Correct.
Okay, so I will draft this up and submit it to the court, or a copy of both, or post it at the time.
All right. Very good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Do either of you have any other questions?
No, that'll be all.
All right. Thank you.
Have a wonderful holiday, sir.
You do the same.